Hey everyone, it's Matthias from John Chipalone's office. We are in Ardmore today. We're going to check out a project we did this past winter, going from a hydronic boiler system to a ductless system. We installed 5 indoor units, 2 outdoor units. We're going to go talk to the homeowner. But before that, I wanted to thank our installation team, Larry, Terrell, Tim, and Vince. Without them, it wouldn't have been possible to do this job. So we're going to go talk to Craig and get his take on it. Come on. Thanks for your time today. I really appreciate it. So we converted your house from gas radiators. You had a gas boiler in here, which you actually still have in there.
Yep.
We went to 5 indoor ductless systems, 2 outdoor systems themselves. You were looking for kind of a solution for both heating and cooling.
Yep.
Talk to me a little bit about what led you to this decision.
Well, we had a 43-year-old boiler system that was that really struggled to keep up as it was, and we didn't have any central air, so that's been an issue. So we really wanted to go to something that would kind of fill both of those voids. After doing some research into heat pumps and into the Mitsubishi systems in particular, that seemed like the obvious way to go.
I think the system was installed like end of January. So you've had a couple months of running the heat itself.
Yes.
I believe last time we talked, you didn't run any gas at all, and you ran basically the rest of the winter with these units themselves.
Yeah, so your crew finished up just coincidentally in what turned out to be the coldest couple days of the winter. So we really got to put them to the test right away, and it was fantastic. It was very quick to warm up, and we've traditionally been very conservative with running the heat because of the gas and the cost and all that. Since installing these, we've been a little less conservative with it, so we've been much more comfortable all around.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. Before you had 1 thermostat, you had to keep the house at 1 temperature. Right. Now you have basically 5 thermostats almost, right? Yeah. So are you taking advantage of some of that?
Absolutely, yeah. I work from home, and my office is in our front room. I spend much of the day, I'm the only one there, so it made much more sense to have heat in that room and lower the temperature in the rest of the room, and I think it's going to save us a lot of money in the long run. Okay.
As far as doing the actual installation, was it what you expected it was going to be like? Yeah,
so the crew is fantastic. Larry and Terrell and crew, like I think that the house is 100 years old. Yeah. Turns 100 this year. They ran into as always happens with these houses, unexpected issues, and they handled it like champs. I mean, they were fantastic. Just very courteous. Larry was super sensitive to always making sure that the tarps were down and he had the little booties on, and always cleaned up at the end of the day. Always asked if it was okay before they made noise and did things like that. So I have nothing but great things to say about the crew.
That's
fantastic.
Awesome. Yeah. Thanks for that. I think we did one system towards the end of the year, another system towards the beginning of the year, because both of these systems qualify for tax credits, right?
Yes.
So I know that was a big benefit. I mean, $2,000 in each system, $4,000 total. That's a huge help.
Yeah.
When you were kind of vetting different companies and looking at these systems, what was the ultimate factor of going with us versus some of the other people that you talked to?
So there were a couple factors, but I would say that the primary factor was really your depth of knowledge of just the systems themselves and of just the home envelope and airflow and all that. What ultimately put you guys over the top was that not just your knowledge, but that you're local. You guys are right here in Havertown. For me, that's very important. And then that you're locally owned too. Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for your business. Yeah. Thanks for your time.
Absolutely.
I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
This is definitely a fun project to be part of. These are going to become much more popular. So you're in the forefront of that, right? Going from gas to electric. So thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right. Hey, thanks for checking out this video. If you think this is something that'd be a good fit for your home, give us a call. Check us out online.